Thank you. And just to echo Kathleen's comments, it's been a real privilege and also honour to be on the committee working with such amazing people, and I'm sorry to leave it. But I'm handing over to Jo, the communications, so thank you to Jo for carrying this on, and we'll probably improve it much further. So the main goal for the current year has been raising the nurse membership in collaboration with the wider society. And those of you who had attended the AGM will remember from Sharif's table that there's been a really wonderful increase in membership across much of the disciplines. And nursing is obviously one of those. That's really good. We can see here on these tables, if we just look at well, we can actually see that it's escalating. We had a little bit of a dip in 2014, but it's escalating, and we can see here it's the healthiest it's ever been at 329 members, which is really good. You can see where we started, and so that's excellent. But then if you look at the other column for lapsed members, 485. Now, I think there's something positive we could probably do with this, is to investigate the whys. To be able to see if we could actually encourage or support those people to come back, and also to understand why they remain a lapsed member. So I think there's a lot of opportunity. That's a really useful cohort for us to look into. If we look at the split across the continents, we can see that there is some increase. And we can see in Africa that we haven't got any members. So we really need to probably think about how we target our communications to be able to spread good practice. What's interesting is 121 nurses haven't renewed since last year. And when I spoke with the office, the conference itself is a very key reason to become a member for early bird, etc. But it's how we maintain and reduce attrition rate. And the Europe meeting, we may have higher numbers this year because of the Europe meeting. So it's all food for thought. But a lot of this work in the communications can't be done without the fabulous support from the ICS office in Bristol, to whom I'm eternally grateful for their really good speed at response, so that we can actually keep things rolling. You need a momentum with the communications, and we can still develop further. So the main activity has been being responsive to stuff that comes in and being able to turn it around quickly, reviewing of pages on the ICS Nursing microsite, reviewing news items, the nursing library, which we set up a couple of years ago, continuing the reference page, which Donna mentioned, and making sure that abstracts from the scientific committee are included on this site. And also our subcommittee reports are available for members to see. And also the nursing contribution to ICS Wiki subcommittee, and of course our nursing representation on all those other committees as well. Here we've got an example, some screenshots of our reference page, which is this one. And so as Donna's requested, if you have anything that you would like posted on here, which is a great resource, please send it to Jo. And on our library, there's some really good tools and resources for practice. And again, if there's anything that you would like to be considered, we do have reviews. We have a process of reviewing submissions to this part of the website. So please do consider it. It is a building resource, and it's live. So that'd be really good for you to do. ICS Wiki, I'm a member of that committee group, and we met yesterday, and it's really going from strength to strength, but it has been challenging. And ICS Wiki its aim is to take the terms from ICS recognised papers and to interpret those terms and really just give some embellishment to those terms and consider the controversies. So it may be only one page, but it actually takes those terms and gives it some flesh on the bone, so that actually members can see it more readily, what those terms mean. Now, uptake has not been particularly healthy. And I know from the nursing contribution, we could do more. We should have a nursing voice here. We should have a nursing voice in the authorship of some of these documents. Yesterday we discussed some of the pages, and down here, I know you can't see it very well, but when you go onto ICS Wiki, you can see all of the terms that have got some narrative behind them. And there are a couple that still need further work, like enuresis we discussed yesterday. So enuresis is difficult when you look at the origination of the meaning and yet how it's used today. So it's around sort of unpicking that controversy, and that's what ICS Wiki would do. One that I am currently going to be supporting one of the committee members on is urethral pain. So if anyone is interested in urethral pain to contribute the nursing perspective on that, then please let me know. Jane, from the lay member from the ICS Wiki Committee, is very passionate about this area, is going to be doing some workup, and I will be collaborating with her. But it would be great to have a nurse colleague with me on that as well. Tomorrow, there is a workshop at 9:30 in Spadolini E. So if anybody can attend, that'd be fabulous. The chair is Beth Shelley, and she's very passionate about getting engagement, and certainly from nurses. So the longer term goals of the Communications Committee is really to help the Nursing Committee achieve its overall goals and its objectives, engage effectively with other committees and build strong relationships. Communication weaves us all together, so it's really important. And also showcase our work, showcase all of the excellence of what nursing is contributing to. Ensure that the nursing membership, the people who don't necessarily touch ICS until it's conference time, is really engaging them throughout the year with regular news feeds and using social media platforms. And the ICS office are fabulous at doing that, using Facebook and Twitter. So even though I'm not necessarily literate on myself, if I ask them to do that, they will get something out. And also gaining feedback from the nurse membership to see how we can help engage them further and build our membership. And affiliations with nursing organisations. And the Association for Conscious Advice in UK has now become affiliated with the ICS. But I think we can roll that out and actually encourage other global organisations to become affiliated also. So thank you again to all the members here and beyond for their support who have contributed material. And I will hand over to Jo, but thank you very much indeed for everyone's support. Thank you.